Hello guys, welcome to chart breaking down video series. In this video we are going to learn or to consolidate what we learned back from our tutorial videos, I mean to say. So without wasting any time, let's go to it. And before trying to mark, structure everything with you here, and by the way, this is a structure based video, not price action based, but it's a structure based video. Okay, we'll do another one, the very same marked chart. We will mark it based off price action patterns. So without wasting any time, and before we continue, I would like to introduce the chart that I marked myself before, then summarize it, explain it to you how I came about with that markings. Then after, I believe that is simple, then I believe that will be simpler to you to understand. It will be easier for you to understand. Then after, we'll go to clean chart like this. We'll come back to this chart and mark it. Okay, so AUDUSD, I marked AUDUSD before, guys, and then let me show you what I've seen here. And this video is not going to be linear like your tutorial videos. I will point out things when I see them. You might ask and say, why didn't I talk about something that I mentioned there? It's because it's not appearing here, or I wasn't focused on it here. There you were given information. Here you are given an application of that information. Let us not waste time and continue with this video. First thing first, you want to start to mark your chart from the higher time frame to lower time frames. Okay, then because we are day traders, daily chart, starting from daily chart, but even weekly and monthly levels are important, but we are intraday, so daily will matter more to us. This is how I came about with these markings right here. I will try not to waste time, but this will take time for me to explain. Okay, please take note of these levels. The purple levels, they represent my daily markings, and the blue levels, they represent my H4 markings. I should have left the blue levels on H4 time frame. And remember, it is very important to practice your platform. Whatever platform that you use, practice it. It is very important to find out about your platform. Okay, please, this light, I think it's too much now. Okay, so let's continue, guys. I will first start with market structure, because it's the first thing that I want to see. And the focus will be here on the current structure, guys. I'm not going to go to back there and try to figure out and find. No, I'm just going to focus on our current market structure, something that I see now. Okay, then I saw an uptrend. And how do I tell that this is an uptrend move? This is an uptrend move because of structure. When you see uptrend from your structure, just a minute, let me try and fix this. Okay, sorry about it. Before you can identify this as an uptrend, structure should tell you that this is an uptrend. Okay, so what did I see here? Higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. Let me erase this. This is going to take time here. Let me use rubber here. Eraser. Okay. I said to identify an uptrend, you must identify an uptrend using what? Higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, and higher lows, and so on. So I identified my higher highs and higher lows from this uptrend structure, because by just looking at this, you can see this is an upward move. Let's go back to our tutorials and try to remember the structure. How do we identify a structure? Higher high, higher low, push, pull back, push, pull back, push, pull back. Doesn't matter where it pull back, and then push. Then we're going to have a push, higher high, higher low, higher high. This area is higher than this. Then pull back, higher low, higher high, higher low. This area, why is it that higher low? It is higher than this area, but it's lower than that area. Is the reason why we call it a higher low area, as it explained there. Higher high, higher low, right here. From the real market, higher high, this area it's higher than this area, that area. This area it's higher than this area. This area is right here, but it's still lower than this area. Higher higher, higher low, higher high. We are waiting for higher low, and then you will fall for this trap. Let me warn you right now. Take notes. At this point, we don't yet have higher low area. There's no higher low area at this point. Why? Because the rule says you look for market phase, and then when you look for market phase, you check where is the market at this moment, at this current point. On this daily time frame, the market is pulling back. When will it pull back? Only fibs and levels will tell us when will the market pull back to. Okay? Then we have it here. We have higher high. We don't have higher low. We're waiting for higher low. Okay? And then we remember we talked about when do we buy. This is an uptrend market. Another rule says what? You don't sell in the buyer's market and you don't buy in the seller's market. This is a buyer's market. We only buy at this area unless we have that type of a structure that tells us whenever the structure is broken, we can buy a counter trend. Okay? So what we have here, we are waiting at this point, because we just opened our chart. We are waiting at this point to have a signal for us to buy or to tell us that the market is still pushing down. This is what we see. This is what we want to see on a daily. According to daily time frame, we are on a pullback. Okay? And then when we mark using our FIP levels, okay, because we are marking, and please, there are different ways that people use to mark their FIP levels. This is how we mark our FIP level. Because we are marking our bullish, because we are marking a bullish leg, what is it that we are going to do? We'll try to check a bullish wick. We'll mark it from a bullish wick, lower bullish wick, okay, this wick right here, to the highest bullish wick. Okay, then the market pushed here, it's pulling back. It pulled back to 38.2, but it couldn't reach it couldn't break 0% point to give us the next higher high. Is the reason why we don't have higher low at this point. The structure is not yet broken. Please, this is something that is going to confuse you, but do yourself a favor. Try to grab this from this point. If you can catch it here, you are not going to have a problem with the structure. Yes, it pushed up to this level, gave us a pullback. It gave us a pullback, 23.6 speed bump, but we still trade it. Then it gave us 38.2, and bullish engulfing. You see, this is you have everything here. You have everything here to buy the market. You have like everything here to buy the market, because only if you are using these two according to structure, because this was a signal. But there are other things that you need to put in order for you to identify the buyers. Remember confluence. So the market pushed back down to this area now. Remember? As you can see, we don't have this higher low even here yet, because candle is not yet closed. Even if the candle is closed, we must have at least something telling us that to identify this area as higher low point, we must first break this. That is very important, because even if we can see a push here and starting to mark this as a higher low point, and then we see just miss double top, just like this one, miss double top, and then it come back, then it will push. That's when this will start to be our higher low point. Or it can even come back, miss double top, come back, retrace from 78.6, 100%. We failed. We were not obligated, or I don't know the right word to put for this, to mark this area as what? As higher low point. The only time we mark this area as a higher low point, it's when this breaks that area. Okay? Let's try and see here. We cannot mark this area as higher low. Let me find out. Let me try and do the left market here. We cannot, even if it's FIB level here, even if we have this, we cannot mark this level or this as higher low point, because the market hasn't yet broken this area. The only time that we'll look for higher low at this point, it's when the market does this. Then now we are certain to say this is a higher low, because it's a new higher low point than this. It's higher than this area, but it's lower than this area, because market has broken this level. Market broke this level. Sorry for that. Okay? So at this point, we have nothing. We don't have anything to say that this market is a higher. This point right here, it's higher low. We could have said this point was a higher low, as we see market bouncing from 50%. Market bounced from 38.2%. Market bounced 23.6. I mean to say, then market can still bounce here, can still give us a bounce and come back to this level and come back to this area. The most important thing in trading is to wait. If you can learn to wait, you will get a key. And this doesn't mean that at this level we're not going to trade it. There are other factors, other things that will tell us that you are ready to go for trade. Okay, what is our takeaway here? Our takeaway is that according to market structure, we have 60 up to so far. We are on a pullback. We are not saying anything besides that. We are on a pullback. As we are on a pullback, and currently we are on 61.8 FIB retracement level. That's it. Then let's talk about something else, the levels here. These purple levels, as they are daily levels. We said these are for each 4 levels and should have been left there because they're going to disturb us or cause confusion. As the market was pulling up, pulling down, then we found a support. We found a resistance because market rejected this level, came back down. Then we broke the resistance. And then how do we mark the resistance and the support and resistance, the levels? We use weeks, but this because I used, okay, these are psychological levels. Why are they psychological levels? They are rounded numbers. I've put it here, then I used a rounded number. And I'm not going to say anything about the rounded number. And you need to understand, I'm not going to say the banks take trades here at this level, as you hear people saying that. This is just a psychological level. According to my definition, why is this a psychological level? It's a rounded number. I just said that. Never said the bank is doing anything here. Because you will go out there and find out that people telling you that the banks are taking trades here, then whatever is it that they're doing, it's okay. Then what do we have here? Then we had it somewhere maybe around here, but because of this psychological rounded number, then we have our resistance here. Then the market reached this level, resisted, and then came back down, resisted this level, then this level turned the support. What is a support? Support, we call it a flow level. What is a resistance? Resistance, we call it a sailing level. Okay? Then what happened? The market broke. Okay, before we continue with market breaking, this area, it's an area. It is not a solid point. Hence, I'm saying my way of defining psychological level is by saying psychological level, it's a rounded number. Then again, price came here at this area, rejected, bounce, broke. Now price broke this area. As price break this area, it found some level of support here. You see? Then bounced, find the resistance here, then keep on bouncing. According to day. And then one other thing, I was marking the levels that price tested most of the time at this point. I didn't want to mark each and every level like to clutter the chart. Then price consolidated here. Then price did not break structure according to these markings. And why is this not a lower high point? Because of one candle on this time frame, but on lower time frame, this you might find series of candles going down. So according to this time frame, we are waiting. This was our last lower high. Then we are waiting for price to break at least, even if we marked here, this was going to be the break of structure, but we are still waiting for price to reach either one of FIB levels and to bounce, to give us to bounce. And where does it bounce? Price, we need price to bounce at area of support or reject the level, the area of resistance. We want the price to bounce either here or reject this area to bounce here, even here or here. That is confluence. We want many things telling us one thing. Okay? We cannot see price bouncing here, price bouncing, rejecting here and say this is a rejected area, then we are going down. No, this was a rejected area because it was marked off as a resistance is the reason why we went down. Okay, without wasting any time, as marked here, in order for us to see break of structure, price must break. If price breaks here, it will be break of structure because this area was the last known higher low point. So from this, guys, from daily time frame, what do we take to the lower time frame? We know the price, we still have an uptrend move. The price is retracing at 61.8. Yes, this to the lower time frame might be a downtrend. It's okay, but we know the overall move is still an uptrend, but we are on a pullback leg. From this, we'll go to H4. When we get to H4, I left all the markings except the levels of daily. Then I will have to find another structure. As I started, like I started in day, then I will use the current market structure. I found my higher high as it pulled back. This one is not, this is just a high, then it pulled back. Higher high, pulled back, then broke this level. This is the reason why. Remember, at this point, we're using this blue lines. Right? Then we found a resistance. It broke the resistance here. Then we found a higher low, then higher high. Then, if the price was here, we would have called this a higher low, but price didn't break this area right here. Is the reason why we don't have a higher low at this point. Okay? Then, let's see here. Okay. Then the price came here. This, we said a high low, but it's not. We don't have higher low yet, because price hasn't broken structure. The structure is not broken yet, I mean to say. Then what do we have here? Then we have low area. This is a low area where price is still resisting to break. This is a high area where price is resisting to break. As a result, we have consolidation here. The price is consolidating at this point. Then here we found new structure low. Why new structure low? Because from this move right here, from this move, this could have been even be new structure low, could have even been new structure low. Let's put it here so that we can talk about something that makes sense. Why is it new structure low? Because this leg alone broke this area, our last known higher low point. No, this won't be new structure low. This should be new structure low. This is a new structure high. This is a new structure high, because we are talking about high area. Then this is not going to be, yes, will be lower than this area. This will be lower low, but it will then be our new structure low as the structure will start. Then the next level lower than this one will be lower low. Then this one will be lower high, lower low, lower high. Then before this was happening, remember I did this before a few hours ago. I marked this few hours ago. The price was here at this point. I anticipated that the price will retrace from this level, since it's the strongest level, to come to this area and then go back. Because why? I saw the structure from H4 being broken. Okay? So to give us a new downtrend. But according to daily, this is very important. According to daily, the structure is not yet broken. It can be broken as it wishes from H4, but according to daily, it's not broken until it breaks this level. We are still on an uptrend. We are trying to catch the move, the counter trend move. Okay? Then let's go back to our H4. Then this will use this because we are anticipating. So from the day, reference from the day, it means that we want to catch 78.6 and what is this level? This is 100% level. Yes. We want to catch at least 78.6 to 100% level. But the only time that we'll catch 78.6 is when we have this retrace and then we sell here to this level and that level. Okay? Then what is it that we are going to do now? We are not going to enter trades based off H4 because we are not swing traders. We are day traders. We want to come in the trade today, go out in the trade today, or maybe taking 2 days at maximum on one trade. So from here we can still use H1, but it will clutter because we already have markings. So H1 will give us new markings, you see. So from there we'll jump to M30. From M30, I haven't yet done anything in M30, and I don't have to do anything in M30. I know from H4, I'm on a pullback move, so pullback leg. So this thing that I see here, it's a pullback, but according to M30, it's a downtrend. It's a downtrend, but it's a pullback. So what I want to see, I also want to see structure here. And according to H4, what did I saw? I broke structure from H4 and I'm waiting for retrace. And in order for me, let me go back. I will always go back to other time frame to refer. Because I said I'm expecting this to move here, and then I cannot conclude and say this candle did not come and move here. This candle can also close like this one, can also close inside because it has about an hour and 21 minutes to close. A lot can happen here. Okay, so I will want this candle to come here, retrace this point, retest this level, and go back down. If it doesn't do that, I will look for something else, and if I don't see anything, I will let the move go. I will go to another chart, look for something that is easy and appealing to my eye. Then if I see what I know, what I'm trading, what I've learned, what I've studied, what I've backtested, that's when I will want it to do what I want it to do in order for me to be satisfied to take a trade. I hope that makes sense. So here I will wait for this to do this, to come back here. Then I will look for buys, for sell signals here, and then go short. Okay, that is not the point. Why did we came here? As I said, I'm waiting for price to retrace this. In order for price to retrace this, remember from M30, we have something like this. Oh, is it draw the downtrend move? Okay. We have something like this, isn't it? But why do I draw it backward? How? We have a move pushing, coming here, doing this. Sorry. Sometimes this can confuse you, right? We have something like this, pulling back, going down, pulling back, going down, pulling back, going down. Here's where I want to make a point. Okay, forget about this. Let me just change its color. Forget about this anyway. Forget about this one I marked. Then what is it that I want to see here? I want to see the price doing this. Maybe doing this. What is this? I want to see as the price is going down, pullback going down, no break of structure. I want to see break of structure here. I'll be happy if I see break of structure here. If I see break of structure like this, retest, continuing structure. After retesting this level where I'm waiting, or it can do to it here. Now since we see this candle here, after seeing that, I want to see another break of structure, because this, as it went up. We not yet have a break of structure. Then we'll have a break of structure. After structure is broken, this area right here, then that's when I will start to enter. But remember, it won't be as big as this. That small movement, I want to see break of structure from it. Okay. I'm talking about this. I will be very much happy to see that. The continuation here can also satisfy the move. The move can also go down because this retested this level, then went down. But I would be happy if I see a break of structure breaking this level But after this break, this has certified. You will learn about this when you go to sniper analysis. This after this break, then we can experience a break coming here. So this is a setup right here, because this is a structure. The structure was contained. There was no any structure violation because this didn't come and break this area. It was contained. This leg moved here. Then I expected, then it pulled back, then it come back down. I expected it at least to give me some signs to come back here at least, and then come back down. So it's around 10:40 now, maybe 11. Let me see from my market sessions. Let me see from my market sessions, because we are still under London session now. And then what I like to trade in New York. I will start with pre-New York open. Then in African time, that will be around 1:30. That's when I would like to see the volume. But that can happen here, and then that pullback with the volume, doesn't matter. Okay, while still waiting. Then, as I was saying, from M30, I will look for my triggers. Because this is a seller's market and I'm selling to this level up to this level. This is a signal, because what did we say about selling? We said we need pull back, we sell here after signal, here, pull back, we sell here after signal, pull back, we sell here after signal. If it pulled back, we sell after signal, but this was just one move. Then this was a leg. I expected yes to pull back, because I'm in the middle of a leg here. Otherwise, unless it's so strong that it can push to this level, but at this point, I'm in the middle of a leg, like I'm here. Unless it's as strong as this leg to come to reach this area, then it is what it is. Okay, guys, before wasting any time, let's check the market session. Now we're on 10:40. We're on the London session. Yes, we are on a London session. From 10 is the reason why we're seeing a volume. We are on a London session pre-London from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Or you can use 1 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. or 3 a.m. to 4:30. If you are using an Eastern Standard Time, but we are using South African time. So I will wait here and see what is the market telling me, but without wasting anything, I will also use other factors that will give me signal to do what? Signal to sell here. But that is enough, guys. If you are using market structure alone, that is enough. You can have your own your trend line here, but I don't see it matter. I don't see it matter here. Okay, guys, let me not waste any time. It is this video. It is represent how we mark our trades using market structure, and this is one of the setups that is working for us, guys. Trust me, this is one of the setups that is working for us only if you follow the rules. Okay, from the next video, we'll start marking this together and see what we do. See you in the next video, guys.